While many are familiar with the ongoing discussions regarding Puerto Rico's status and the historical attempts to acquire Greenland, fewer may know about Cuba's near transition from a Spanish colony to a potential U.S. state. By the late 19th century, Cuba was one of the last remnants of Spain's once glorious empire in the Americas. The island was ripe with social unrest and revolutionary fervor against Spanish rule. The pivotal moment came on February 15, 1898, when the USS Maine, an American naval ship, exploded under mysterious circumstances in Havana Harbor, killing 266 crew members. Although the cause of the explosion was never definitively proven, the incident was quickly seized upon by US media and politicians to drum up support for intervention in Cuba, leading to the rallying cry, "Remember the Maine, go away Spain." The explosion led to the outbreak of the Spanish-American War in April 1898. A decisive and relatively brief conflict, it resulted in a humiliating defeat for Spain and the Treaty of Paris later that year, wherein Spain relinquished control over Cuba, along with ceding Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines to the United States. Following the war, Cuba was placed under U.S. military administration, effectively making it a U.S. protectorate. During this period, the United States wielded considerable influence over Cuba's political and economic life, guiding its transition from a Spanish colony to an independent state. However, despite the strong presence of the U.S. in Cuban affairs, the annexation of Cuba as a U.S. state was explicitly ruled out from the onset of the conflict. The Teller Amendment, proposed by U.S. Senator Henry Teller and adopted by Congress in April 1898 before the war began, declared that the United States would not establish permanent control over Cuba. This amendment was vital in securing the support of anti-imperialist factions within the U.S. and assuring other world powers of America's intentions. Cuba's path to independence was formalized with the establishment of the Republic of Cuba on May 20, 1902. However, this independence came with strings attached, notably through the Platt Amendment. This legislation, inserted into the Cuban Constitution under pressure from United States, stipulated the right of the U.S. to intervene in Cuban affairs and mandated leases for naval bases, including the now infamous Guantanamo Bay.